feels like summer, and it feels like summer.
Hola everyone, JB Thrills here, back with another video, and today we're talking about Dollywood. It's no secret that Dollywood is looking to get a new attraction soon, as their newest addition, Wildwood Grove, opened Dragonflyer back in 2019. So it's been a while, and lots of rumors suggest that they're looking for an expansion of Wildwood Grove, as specifically that area of the park has lots of room for more, which could include a brand new roller coaster. And it looks like the rumors might be true, as recent teasing finally showed up in Wildwood Grove. So the question is, what's going to be this new coaster? When is it going to open? And what's it going to look like? So in today's video, we'll be predicting the brand new attraction coming to Dollywood soon. And based on my theory, it'll come sooner than you think, and it's going to be something you won't expect. Anyways, before I get into the video though, I would like to say, if you like my content and videos, be sure to hit the like, subscribe and tap the notification bell to know when new videos come out on my channel. JB Thrills is a different channel as it offers all types of thrills. Whether it's a dark ride, flat ride, roller coaster, water ride, or any thrill, it's covered on this channel, no matter its location. So if you're a thrill seeker, you should definitely stick around. Anyways, let's get into today's video. So if you're a coaster enthusiast, you've probably already heard of Dollywood's brand new coaster. And if not, I'll catch you up. Basically, in late 2021, permits leaked for a brand new coaster coming to Wildwood Grove, the kids area of Dollywood. And it looked like it could be true because Wildwood Grove had lots of room to expand, and a future expansion would not be surprising. So when hearing the news of this, all the coaster enthusiasts started covering and all assumed that based on the layout, it looked like the new coaster would be a launch coaster, specifically a family launch, because Dollywood did come out to say that they were going to make a multi-generation coaster. So yeah, family coaster. And of course it's in Wildwood Grove, so yeah. But then, questions started rising on what the manufacturer of this new coaster would be. And because Herschend, the company that runs Dollywood, is also the same company that runs Silver Dollar City, coaster enthusiasts assumed that if Silver Dollar City can get a mock launch coaster, so can Dollywood. And so they predicted a mock family coaster coming to Dollywood in the Wildwood Grove section. And yeah, almost every coaster enthusiast predicted that.
Mock multi-launch coasters.
Mock multi-launch.
But here's the thing, I think they're wrong. Sure, the layout might look like a launch coaster, but it's definitely not a mock multi-launch. And here's why. Dollywood already has a launch coaster with Fire Chaser Express. And while some coaster enthusiasts argue that a mock multi-launch coaster would be different than Fire Chaser, me personally, I don't think it's that different. In fact, I think a mock multi-launch would be weaker than Fire Chaser, as Fire Chaser Express has great airtime moments, and it has a backward launch. A mock multi-launch could never do that. It would just be regular launches. Might be more scenic, but still, it's not that great of a coaster. And knowing Dollywood, I think they would not invest in a coaster like that if it's too similar to Fire Chaser Express, especially if it was weaker. So I think yes, it's a launch coaster, but it's gonna bring something to the table that's very different than Fire Chaser. So how do we do that? Well, there's two options. One, it's actually a spinning coaster. We've seen launch spinning coasters, especially from Mock, and it's very possible that Dollywood gets a Mock spinning launch coaster, especially since Silver Dollar City got one. Now of course, we've mostly seen extreme spinning coasters from Mock, but I think it's very likely that they can get a spinning coaster designed for families, like a new one that does not invert, or maybe inverts just one time, but it's highly dependent on overbig turns, and of course the scenery. I mean, just looking at the location it could possibly be in, it's perfect there. The area is elevated, and considering that Wildwood Grove is kind of on the top of the park, the spinning coaster would bring lots of great views. And of course, having the fact that it spins 360 degrees, you will see every angle. So a spinning coaster is the perfect option. It brings a whole new thrill that still has a launching aspect like Fire Chaser Express, but very different so it doesn't get compared to Fire Chaser Express. Plus, if you look at the layout, I can definitely imagine this as a spinning coaster layout. The drawn out launches reminds me of Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City. The little bank turns, of course, because it's a family coaster. And then the end section that's all together is perfect because it gives a little of a chaotic feel to the spinning coaster. And honestly, I really hope it happens. But that's just one option. Here's the second one. A motorbike coaster. Essentially similar to Pony Express Knott's Berry Farm or Wave Breaker at SeaWorld San Antonio. A coaster with unique seating like that, which is also launched, adds another different feel compared to Fire Chaser Express. And considering these coasters are mainly for families, it fits perfectly for the lineup of Wildwood Grove. And as seen in the layout, there's 2 straight tracks, which could mean this coaster has 2 launches. And you know what else has 2 launches? Wavebreaker, which is a motorbike coaster. And while I think a spinning coaster is very likely, a motorbike launched roller coaster is even more likely, as it's a perfect option for Wildwood Grove. Plus, it'll still give great views from the attraction as it's elevated, it'll fit in nicely with the theme of Wildwood Grove, and it adds the unique coaster that Dollywood was missing. So overall, I think it'll be a great addition, and it might even be better than a spinning coaster. Plus, it's more likely. Now what about its theme? Recently, the little walls that blocks off the expansion area now has scratches on it, and it's unknown whether it's just part of the theme to make the walls look good, or if it's slight teasing for the new attraction. And if it is, I'm thinking 2 things. The ride could have a theme to a bear. I mean, it makes sense, as the mascot for Wildwood Grove is a bear, and the whole forest theme, it's very obvious. And let's say it was a motorbike coaster. Maybe the cars look like bears. But honestly, I doubt it because there's already an attraction where you do ride on a bear. So I'm kinda iffy with it. Maybe the attraction looks like butterflies, or like a forest invention. Like maybe the theme is that someone invented something out of the forest materials, and it's made to travel around the forest. And I wouldn't be surprised because Dollywood is always keen to making unique theming, like Lightning Rod or Mystery Mine, which have amazing theming. So I wouldn't be surprised if this coaster had amazing theming as well. So for now, I think it's a little bit early to be predicting its theme, as well as the name. So whenever we get more teasers down the road, I'll start to predict that. But for what we got right now, we can start to predict the coaster type. And in my personal opinion, I don't think it's going to be a mock launch coaster. Mainly because it doesn't feel like a Dollywood type of move. Because why install a similar launch coaster to Fire Chaser Express? I mean, Six Flags would do it, but not Dollywood. So it's between the mock spinning coaster or the motorbike coaster. But between the two, I'm leaning more on the motorbike coaster because it brings a unique family thrill and would be completely perfect for Wildwood Grove. Plus, it makes sense if you look at the layout. This coaster is rumored to come in 2023, so I have a feeling that we'll start to get more teasers soon, and a possible announcement soon. As of now, there is a little bit of progress going on, with some dirt getting moved around, but nothing special. I mean, it's pretty obvious this coaster is coming, and it's probably going to open before Aquaman Power Wave. But yeah, it is really exciting to see a new coaster come to Dollywood, even if it's a family coaster, because Dollywood does know how to pick their additions, because overall, they got a pretty strong lineup in their park. Anyways, what do you think of my prediction? Is it possible that Dollywood can invest in a motorbike coaster? Or am I wrong and the other coaster enthusiasts are right, that they'll get a mock launch coaster? Comment down below. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is JB Thrills, signing out.